In this video, we're going to take a look at your maintenance procedure in terms of settings on the PLC. It's fairly simple and straightforward, but there is a bit to it. Let's start by pressing the menu button. From your menu button, you're going to locate your main para, which is a representation for your maintenance parameter. Right over here, input your maintenance code, in this case 0405. Enter and confirm. Right, take a look at the first 5 lines from your oil runtime right down to your grease runtime. These are actual items. In other words, oil runtime refers to your oil filter, OA refers to your actual separator, air runtime refers to your air filter, lube is the oil, and grease is your bearing grease. Now, when you change those items, you are going to zero the field. So you can see I've done the first one already. Let's zero your separator field. Now that in theory means you should have put a brand new separator in the machine, and it's going to count up from 0 as the machine is used. The following 5 fields from your oil max all the way down to the following screen to your grease max is the life you expect to get out of each of those items. We go back up. Let's take a look at your oil max time. In this case, we expect the oil filter to last 1,000 hours. We expect your separator to last 2,500 hours, your air filter 1,000, your oil 2,500, and your grease around 4,000 hours. So to change one of these fields is fairly easy. Let's just say you're running a really high quality of oil in an exceptionally clean environment, and you want to increase your oil filter usage. Fairly easy. Select the field, input your new data set, and now the machine will alarm once that oil filter has been used for 1,500 hours. And again, over here, it's going to tell you what the usage of your filter currently is. Your separator set to 2,500 hours. Obviously, that can change depending on your environment. Air filter the same, oil filter the same, and grease the same. That's basic maintenance procedure for this machine. Obviously, you are not encouraged to change any of these values without actually changing the filters or the oil or the grease. So please ensure that your machine is serviced on time and according to the environment in which it operates. Once you are done with this, hit return, return. You'll be back on your main screen and you can start your machine. If you get to the screen and there's still an alarm, take note of your state. It might say there, for example, oil filter life end. That means you have forgotten to set your oil filter maximum life, in which case you would head back to your maintenance parameters, input your code, and take a look at your oil runtime, and then you would have to make sure that you have zeroed that. So each item has a lifetime, and each item needs to be administered to correctly in terms of usage and in terms of total hours you expect to get out of each item. Once you're happy with all of that and you've done it correctly, return, and you can now press start and you're ready to go. That is that.